So here on the Polygon long-term chart, just want to start here to just share again that this is a chart that has just been moving down this entire cycle. So what we are tracking is a potential fourth wave. I mean, it might have bottomed, but there's no evidence for a low until we really get 5 waves up in wave in wave 1. We're far away from that at the moment. Only if we get these 5 waves, I would get potentially bullish on Polygon. Then the corrective pullback afterwards could be a wave 2, 1-2 setup. What happens down here is really just a mess. It might even be a triangle. So you see that this really looks a bit like a triangle pattern. It's entirely possible we are working here on a wave 4 bounce or maybe even a wave 4 triangle. You see that. And this triangle will only be invalidated if there is a break above 26.5 cents. So yeah, I would be very much aware at least of the triangle. And yeah, in the wave 1, there's just much more work needed to really give us evidence that a substantial low is in. I wouldn't hope for that. I wouldn't rely on that. In the short term, I mean, from a bullish point of view, I mean, I'm not tracking actively the triangle here on the smaller time frame, but I show you how a C wave rally could look like. For anything bullish, the price must hold above 18 cents, and this is not a reliable chart. Volume is dropping on this chart. You see that with all these wicks, yeah, like fake out wicks here as well today. So, I mean, this can be a 5 wave move up. That's why I'm not primarily tracking it as a triangle. Then we had a B wave pullback, and then it might be a C wave up that's unfolding here. Wave 1, super messy. Don't expect a clean micro count there. It's a 3 wave pullback into support, so this would be a support zone, 18 cents to 22 cents, and then we could see the market grind higher like that in a C wave, but honestly, there is a lot of work needed to really, increase probabilities for that. I mean, I keep the door open basically as long as we're holding the 18 cent level. Below that level, there's really nothing clearly bullish. In terms of a triangle, yeah, just be aware it could turn into a triangle, which means a downside breakout is also likely. I mean, yeah, it's not a clearly bullish chart. Not all charts are clearly bullish. Actually, the minority, I would say, of the altcoin charts is clearly bullish. Yeah, and there is a support zone. We would need minimally a break above 26.5 cents to indicate we are on our way to that blue target zone there. So I would say a neutral outlook, long-term rather bearish, with some short-term upside potential, but I just wouldn't rely on it. So yeah, and that message hasn't really changed in recent weeks or even months. Yeah.